why did God give me this life? Sometimes it's overwhelming. Why did God give me my talent, my gift, my family? Living a dream. So I'm living my dreams.
Beyoncé Knowles, superstar, 75 million recordings sold, 16 Grammys. In 2010, number 2 on the Forbes list of celebrity millionaires. Annual income, $87 million.
Beyoncé is the queen of R&B and is a real star.
I think Beyoncé is an incredible woman.
She's definitely diva. She's definitely queen diva.
She sounds incredible. Beyoncé was the real deal.
Beyoncé, at the moment the pop beauty who best dominates all the markets. A consensus artist with a nose for business opportunities.
One of the part of her image is the modern career woman who's earning her own money, controls her own finances, doesn't need a man.
Tough and sexy. A far cry from the bulimic beauties in the fashion magazines, she shows her curves with confidence.
One of the key things is I think she really changed people's perception of what's beautiful in a woman's body.
You have to learn early if you want to sweep prizes like that. A middle-class kid from Houston, Texas, already transforms her parents' living room into a stage. Well-behaved, focused, and disciplined, and trained to develop what others might see as a weakness into a strength. Papa Knowles from Louisiana molds and forms his protege against all odds.
You have to understand, in the South, in America, light skin is a curse. It is a curse in that nobody likes you if you have light skin, and they don't. They used to call her Geechee girl and all kinds of things, and Geechee is a term coming from Louisiana for Creole. This is the very light skin. I mean, for a 10-year-old, for a 9-year-old to be called Geechee girl and to be picked on in school because she had blonde in her hair and because she had light skin was horrible.
Beyoncé accepts the challenge and shows the competition what she's made of.
And she was a little girl in elementary school and wanted to compete, always singing when she was a kid and dancing around.
The game turns serious. Beyoncé has her first appearance at the St. Mary's talent show. Her dance teacher helps her make the leap onto the stage.
Well, she was afraid that they wouldn't like her. I told her, Beyoncé, you're going to be a star. They will like you. And you get up. I asked her parents, do what you gotta do. Could I put her in talent competitions so we could display her talent? So I want everyone to see how gifted this child was.
I remember her first performance when she was in the first grade.
Hello, my name is Beyoncé, and I'm singing Imagine.
So then she started to open her mouth, and as she began to sing, the still small voice spoke to me. And it told me she will be the biggest star in the world.
We could not believe the Beyoncé we were seeing.
But once she got on stage, it just like magic.
Got a standing ovation, her very first performance ever. And she came back to the table, she looked at both of us and said, Mom, Dad, when do I get my trophy? When do I get my $100? And we was like, how do you know you're gonna win?
A wunderkind on the fast track. 30 contests follow. Little Beyoncé wins them all. At 12, she joins a girl group called Girls Time. The tween learns to work as part of a team. Her time with the band, hard training, and round-the-clock rehearsals.
It was kind of like a boot camp, but more importantly, we were really good friends, so we had so much fun.
Beyoncé's singing teacher, David Lee Brewer, is a witness to the intensive drill for success the friends undergo. After all, that's the foundation for an international career.
In terms of this summer camp, it was intense, really intense. They had voice lessons, they had acting lessons, they had dancing lessons. I bought them their first pair of shoes, taught them how to dance in the shoes. having to demonstrate. I cleaned their dance routines up through ballet and through modern dance techniques. This is what went on every day. Every day.
It starts with talent and passion. They absolutely, those young girls wanted to work hard. They wanted to win. They loved what they were doing.
The music circus places high demands on its artists. Matthew Knowles pushes his daughter and her colleagues in the band, making them fit for that really big break.
It was a dream that they always had. And so they worked hard towards that. I think it was their imaging made a really distinctive difference for them in a marketplace.
So I want y'all to give a big round of applause for Destiny's Child.
The family plans for fame, bets everything on a single card. The father invests in the future and dedicates himself completely to his daughter's band. Girls' Time becomes Destiny's Child.
Xerox sent him to a management training program. And he goes, the things that I learned at that management training program enabled me to quit my job and pour everything into managing my daughter and Destiny's Child. And he went on to say that when times were tough, he mortgaged his house in order to supplement the income that he needed in order to carry on with the girls.
Hit after hit follows. The risk pays off. In 1997, Wyclef Jean produces the first critical success, No, No, No. The album The Writings on the Wall establishes Destiny's Child internationally. 4 more successful albums show the seeds of hard work are beginning to pay off.
When Destiny's Child came out, I mean, In Vogue was falling off, TLC had shattered. It was the new black girl group. Girl Power.
Ich denke schon, dass R&B eine tolle Spielwiese war für Frauen, gerade auch eben für Kollektive wie Destiny's Child, weil da so ein neues, auch afroamerikanisches Selbstbewusstsein ganz gut dargestellt werden konnte.
It was all about female empowerment. Like, my butt may be bigger than yours, but I'm good looking.
Destiny's Child brings their vision of modern femininity into focus with their hit Independent Woman. Independent, confident, and sexy.
The next day, Matthew called me up and said, Dan, so the girls will be coming in later in the week. What did you get done yesterday? I said, well, Matthew, we got this incredible song done. And it's called Bootylicious.
Bootylicious? What? And I was like, no, you don't understand. It's an awesome song. It's about being, proud of yourself and your body and your looks.
Do we have any bootylicious people in the house? Sing it, come on. 'Cause my body too.
And Matthew's like, Bootylicious? I don't know.
At first we started out a crew, taking me places I ain't never been. But now you're getting comfortable and do those things you didn't know more. You're slowly making me fit for things.
Bootylicious, presenting the female body so aggressively that it seems almost belligerent. But it doesn't stop there. Destiny's Child continue writing history for black female groups. Glamour and style instead of Lolita charm, that has a tradition. Matthew Knowles' role model, Motown's Berry Gordy and his Supremes.
And it turned out to be a very brilliant strategy on his part because they weren't ever perceived as, young kids that made it, that had to transition to adults.
The sound was okay. The stage performance was good. Then, you got the next thing that comes in is the marketing machine. The marketing machine. They did it. It's almost the same, ironically, the same thing Diana Ross and the Supremes. You got Beyonce, you got Kelly's name recognition. Who's the third member? That changed twice. Yeah. Who's it now?
LaToya Luckett and Latavia Robertson are replaced because of discord in the group, so they say. The truth is as hard as the business itself.
Latavia had become ill, and she missed a performance in some rehearsals. That was a no-no. in Matthew Knowles' camp, you didn't miss. Well, that was going to be a little difficult because she was in the hospital with a 103 fever, unconscious. And he told her mother that if she and Latavia were not at the airport the next morning, there would be hell to pay. The doctor would not release her, but her mother showed up to the airport thinking that she could save her daughter's job. She couldn't.
The show must go on. In 2005, Destiny's Child disbands. Now its star is shining even brighter.
When she went solo, I think that she was able to try a whole bunch of different styles. She got a chance to sing more complex melodies. She got to sing where she was the focus in the song.
So there were things that she was doing with tempo and speed that made it a very difficult record to listen to. And in that sense, it felt revolutionary to me.
Beyoncé grows up artistically with the album B-Day.
How she sings, that becomes very disruptive in a way that challenges how we think about the ways that Black women sounded on the pop charts at that moment in time.
She's worked hard. Now the R&B artist doesn't want to be an object anymore. Composition, arrangements, and the complex stage shows are now all under her control.
She's impatient when it comes to her art, but patient in that she works to get it right. That is the most important thing for her, is that it is right.
The choreography in Diva is not creative. How can you dare say,
nobody said that was not creative.
This is not working. Once I do it and I feel it, then I'll agree.
Costumes might not be right, lights are not right, video's not right. Only thing that she can say that she's all right with a little bit. Let's keep this real.
And that's because the band and the dancers had a month with me.
I've always been included in the decision-making process and always the creative process, but now I'm very much in control of everything.